Today we'll use colored pencils and learn how to blend them to create beautiful color combinations that can make our artwork look even more professional. At the top of your paper you'll want to write your name so that we know whose paper is whose. The directions on the first part of the paper say, make 6 color blends. Be sure to overlap your colors in the middle. So for example, if I was going to make a color blend with orange and this magenta color, I'm going to want to color this middle part of the box with both colors. So I can start with one color and I'm going to color past the middle. So I'm coloring more than half of my box. I like to try to color in one direction as neatly as I can. This is a good opportunity for us to practice how neatly we can color. So you can see I'm coloring more than the middle, but not the whole box. And then I'm going to fill in all the way to the edge. We can do our best to be careful and work really intentionally with our coloring. There we go. I filled in the magenta color just a little bit more. Now I'm going to take my orange color and color more than half again so that the colors overlap. It's really important that we have that overlapping part to get the color blend. If they're just next to each other, they're not really blending. I like to color the middle and then fill in the edge. What's really fun is often where they overlap, it can create a new color. So if you see, I have just the pink here, just the orange on this side, and in the middle it's a combination color, which is very exciting to see what colors will mix to make. There we go, I finished with the orange. Now if I want to blend this even further to really show the color blend, I could use a white colored pencil and blend a different direction than my original coloring. So before I was coloring back and forth, this time I'm going to color up and down vertically to really smooth the colors together. It's a little bit hard to see, but if you look, sometimes you can tell how the colors are interacting to become an even smoother surface, especially in this overlapped area. I think it sort of makes it look really polished and professional as I go across. And it sort of disguises or hides the pencil strokes a little bit to make my coloring look even neater by blending all the way. And I would keep blending till I get even the corners as well. So I've got my first color blend done, then I would find 2 new colors and do another color blend here for all 6 boxes. Here's a different color blend between this yellow and this green color. Once you have all 6 color blends done, which I don't yet, but let's pretend, we're going to practice coloring different flowers with this technique. So the directions here say, try coloring the flowers with this technique. Technique is the word for the way we're doing something. Try different color combinations and color from the middle out to the edge. So I have an example here, and the flower is darkest in the middle of each of these petals. So let's say I wanted to start with this blue color for my flower. I'm going to start in the middle and then press lighter and lighter when I'm going to the edge. That way I can get a color blend to make the petals look 3D. Start light in the middle, or start dark in the middle, and then press lighter and lighter as I go to the edge. I'll do that all the way around. And I'm sort of even trying to change the direction that I color as I go towards each of these petals to really make it look like the coloring comes from the flower more than from my hand. For this last petal right here, it's a little more difficult because it's facing a different direction than the other petals. So I want to pay attention to where the dark color is. It's right in the middle here. The middle is the part closest to this inner part of the flower, where the pollen is. And now I could fill in with another pencil to really create some beautiful color blends. Maybe I'll use pink to fill it in. So I'm going to overlap with the blue and go to all the way to the edge. Sometimes you can even do round coloring to stay inside a round edge. That's looking pretty good. Let's see what happens when I blend with a white pencil. The other direction. Ooh, it's smoothing out my colors. I think that looks even better. And I would do pink for the rest of the outsides here too, so the whole flower looks unified, and then I can try a totally different color combination on this other flower. I'm excited to see your art progress today.